Hey, Dr. Amanda, the Money Healer here, and if this is the only video you watch today, this week, or even this month, it's going to be the one that you think of that got you to break through to the next level. And here's why. You're stuck because of what's up here. And I have a 3-step, 1, 2, 3 punch formula that will help you break through. And here's the thing. Most people think that something's wrong with them and something's wrong with their systems, and that's why they can't seem to build a 6-figure business, or they can't break through to the next income level. So they go to more workshops and they buy more online courses and they read more books and they try and try and try. And I have try in quotes because when you're trying, you're not succeeding. You're struggling. I want you to think back this week to how many times you said, I'm trying to build my business. I'm trying to make those calls. I'm trying to have my social media bring more people in. If you're trying, you're not succeeding. And we want you to succeed because I know that you care a lot about your work in the world. I know that you really have a deep desire in your heart to help people and that you want to make a difference in the world and you want to make money doing it. If you're not making money doing these things, it's not a business. And you've got to have that win-win exchange of giving value and being paid for your value that you bring to the table. And I know that you really dream of financial freedom. You dream of waking up every day in your pajamas and staying in your pajamas as long as you desire, going on trips, working from wherever you want, deciding how many hours a day that you work, and helping people at the same time. That's what entrepreneurship offers you. But if you can never get to where you're making enough money and being successful, you're never going to get to actualize that dream. And I know you want it. So I've created a 3-step formula that I used for myself first when I was on food stamps and broke through to building a 6-figure business in its first year. And I've helped lots of different types of entrepreneurs from a lot of different industries break through their bullshit so they can get to the next level. Here's the thing. It's not another system of learning how to have a better webinar or better programs or packages that you bring. You first have to master this. Choose to master this, because until you do that, you're going to struggle. So in this 3-step formula, I'm going to give you the 3 steps and then we're going to dive into them a little bit deeper. So step number 1 of the NFA Money Formula is 1, recognize your blocks, 2, reframe your beliefs, and 3, reprogram through repetitive action. Okay, and let's break these down. Number 1. If you don't recognize what's holding you back, you're forever going to be stuck. Carl Jung says, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Such a powerful quote. Let me say it again. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. What that means is that you have unconscious blocks that are holding you back. And this shows up when I talk to someone for 5 minutes. I can instantly tell where they're stuck just through the language they use. And so you've got to start to detect these things for yourself so that you can learn how to break through those blocks. You first have to recognize them. And what this takes is constant asking of questions of yourself. Why do I believe that? You've got to start questioning everything. Why do I believe that it's hard to make money? Why do I believe that I'm not as good as someone else? Why do I believe my products and programs and services aren't up to par or aren't going to make the money that I want to make? You got to start digging in and asking yourself these questions. One thing that's really important for you to do is to take my money mindset quiz. In 2 minutes, it'll help you see where your number 1 money block is. So go to nfamoneyformula.com, nfamoneyformula.com, and it's going to give you access to all the stuff I'm going to talk about in this video today, nfamoneyformula.com. It's going to give you free and paid resources and offerings. And I always like to offer free stuff and paid stuff because some of you are going to want the free stuff and you're going to start there, and some of you are going to be like, I'm all in NFA style, no fucking around. And so I have that there for you across the board. Also on our YouTube channel, don't forget to click the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. This helps us reach more people and help more people and have the business that they dream of. It is my quest and my mission and my goal and my vision, and I'm actualizing it to impact a minimum of 5 million people, bringing these kinds of tools to you because it sucks to stay stuck. It sucks to work hard and like really care and then still not get the results you want. And I promise you, it's because of what's going on up here. So again, you've got to start to recognize your blocks. So take the money quiz in step number 1, and I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. Why do I believe blank? Okay. Start writing down what your beliefs are and going, okay, I must believe that money is hard to make if I keep saying that over and over. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to build a successful business. I'm trying to build my following on Instagram or YouTube or whatever it is. If you hear yourself saying that, you need to dig in and ask yourself, what must I believe to be true to keep getting this result, to keep saying that, to keep believing it, to keep creating it? Remember, your thoughts create things. Your thoughts create your entire reality. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So if you don't like what you're getting on the outside, you got to start to recognize your blocks. And that's number 1. So question everything. Okay, and step number 2, you're going to start to reframe your beliefs, okay? When you're reframing your beliefs, this is a mindset switch tool where you start to notice what your beliefs are. So you've got to go through step number 1 and start recognizing your beliefs. And then in number 2, when you're reframing your beliefs, you go, okay, is this a belief that I want to continue to believe? And if it's not, how do I reframe it in a new direction? This is where affirmations become very powerful, and also meditation. So again, go to NFA Money Formula .com, and I have affirmations there, a meditation kit, and also a Rewrite Your Money Story course. In the Rewrite Your Money Story course, this is the first step that I have all my clients go through. I went through it myself, and it changed my whole reality. When you rewrite your money story, what you're doing is bringing to your conscious awareness your money beliefs. And these are things like when I was young, I saw my parents fighting about money, and it caused me to now as an adult work hard for my money because I have this belief that money causes stress. And then I cap out at a certain level and I sabotage because I'm afraid if I have too much, I'll start to fight with my partner. Like it's that deep, right? We have these unconscious belief systems that get rooted into us, that we start to get programmed into our mind. I call it your money OS, your money operating system, from our thoughts, from what we see in our environment, what we observe, what we experience when we're little kids, and it gets downloaded into our brain, and we carry this through into our adult life. And in your business right now, I could see what's going on in your business and know very quickly what some of your rooted money beliefs are from your childhood just by seeing what's going on in your outer world. You can do this yourself by starting to take these steps that I'm talking about. So you want to start meditating to reframe your beliefs. You want to start using affirmations to reframe your beliefs. And you want to rewrite your money story. You want to first write it and then start to reframe the beliefs in that money story so that you can start to think new thoughts, okay? You will never change and you will never get what you want if you keep thinking the same things over and over again. That's the definition of insanity, right? You're thinking and doing the same things over and over again and expecting a different result. This is why most entrepreneurs fail, and it's why the NFA Money Formula is your answer and your solution, because I'm teaching you how to change from the inside to get different change, to get different results on the outside, okay? So this is a self-mastery formula. Once you have self-mastery, you have ultimate money confidence. You're not afraid of selling. You live in your zone of genius. You feel like you wake up every day with joy and love and inspiration, and you figure it out because you have confidence, okay? So the NFA Money Formula gives you the confidence to create the reality you want because you start to shift the crazy beliefs that are going on in here. You reframe them in a powerful way, and then you start taking actions in a new way, okay? Now in step number 3, you're going to reprogram through repetitive action. And what that means is that you're going to do number 1 and 2 over and over and over again. You're going to recognize your beliefs and you're going to reframe them. You're going to recognize your beliefs and reframe them. You're going to recognize your beliefs and reframe them. This reprograms through repetitive action, okay? So recognizing your beliefs is an action. It sounds a little passive. You're like, well, I'm not taking big action. But the thing is, your reality is an outcome of your aligned energy and your aligned thoughts. So if your thoughts and your energy aren't aligned, you're going to get scattered results that are different than what you say you want. Once your energy and your mindset is aligned, your actions become aligned, and then your results are aligned. So you can say one thing and get it, versus saying what you want and having all of this competing commitment, inner critic noise, doubt, uncertainty, fear that blocks you and causes you to continuously sabotage your results and sabotage your success. And so when people ask me, like, what is the formula to break through to 6 figures? We're not going to say it's a webinar. Sure, a webinar can get you there, but if this isn't right, your webinar is not going to get you where you want to go. So yes, I can teach you all of those things too. You have to have your mindset aligned first to manifest what you want. Okay, so in number 3, you're going to take repetitive actions to reprogram and rewire to get new results. And in this way, you want to stay hanging out with me. I release lots of videos. You want to take the courses that I offer. You want to be in constant mindset training to reprogram your beliefs. Repetition creates autopilot habits where you don't even need to think about the next steps you'll take because you're programmed for success. So in step number 3, if you go to NFAMoneyFormula.com, you'll see a way to program your mind in a new way so that you can start to get new results. And this is the formula. Now, when I say, the title of this video today is How to Make 6 Figures Fast, I did it using the NFA Money Formula. Fast is a relative term, right? It's not overnight. This isn't going to happen to you overnight. You did not develop these beliefs that you have overnight. You developed them over however many years old you are, and you're just now starting to notice them. I want to say it can happen fast because when I started to realize, I have a lot of shitty negative beliefs that are keeping me stuck and keeping me in a victim mindset and making me not be able to be successful financially or in relationships or really in a lot of places in my life. Once I started to realize that and I started to walk through this exact process I'm teaching you, I started to change rapidly. So in my first year of business, I broke through to 6 figures. And that was from me doing exactly what I'm teaching you in the NFA Money Formula. So go to NFAMoneyFormula.com. You'll get a ton more resources there. And these are the steps that you must take to start to reprogram your mind. I want you to think about this. If in 1 year from today, whenever you're watching this, you had a completely different reality where you doubled, tripled, 10x'd your income, what would that mean to you? It's possible, I promise you. I 5x'd my income in my first year of doing this work. 5x'd. Now I had a low income, but hey, 5x of your income is massive. And it's because I did exactly what I'm telling you to do. I recognized my blocks, step 1, I reframed my beliefs, step 2, and I took repetitive action to reprogram my mindset. Okay, so I reprogrammed. And then I just keep doing it, and I keep up-leveling and up-leveling and up-leveling and up-leveling. And it's this process of self-mastery that creates a successful business. And that is what you are capable of when you do this kind of work. That's what I want for you. So I'd love to hear in the comments from you. What'd you learn today in this video? What's a belief that you have that's been limiting and a reframe for you? And make sure you go to NFAMoneyFormula.com to get more resources that are talking about how to help you in this way, things that you can implement right away to start to shift your belief system and get completely different results in your business. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and until next time, NFA Money Making High Fives.